All right, number 7. Gina is making a quilt in the shape of a right triangle. Cool. Awesome. The measurement of the diagonal. Now, the diagonal is like from one corner to another. It's on an angle. It's not straight up and down. It's not straight to the right or left. So this is my diagonal. Okay, so the diagonal is 17 inches. The width of the quilt is 10 inches. My dogs are about to freak out because there's geese everywhere. So sorry in advance. So that means we're looking for this side, which, if you notice, makes the right angle, so that means that's a leg. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 10 squared plus b squared equals 17 squared. 100 plus b squared equals 289. Subtract b squared equals 189. I want to know what b is, so that means I have to take the square root of b squared, square root of 189. Now, a lot of people just put 189, but it's actually the square root of that, and we can simplify that. So the square root of 189, I can break that into, let's see, if I add up my digits, I get 18. So that means it's divisible, that number is divisible by 3, so that means my original, my 189, is also divisible by 3. So that's going to be 63. 63 times 3 is 189. And then that's 9 times 7. And I know 9 is a perfect square. And I'm not going to be able to break 7 or 3 anymore, so I'm just going to leave it. So since the square root of 9 is 3, that means your exact answer is 3 times the square root of 21. Inches. You know the number of people who forgot their inches on their quiz? It's crazy. Oh my gosh. My dog Winnie's having a hissy fit because I haven't fed her dinner yet. Alright. Now we need to find the approximation. So when you find your approximate, you want to go back to your starting radicand. So that's 189. So I'm thinking about what two perfect squares is 189 between. Well, 189 is in between 169, square root of 169, which is really 13, and the square root of 196, which is really 14. Let's see, 189. I'm going to have to find my halfway mark. I need to figure out what 13.5 would be, so the square root of something. So let's find the difference here. So I need to find the difference. Oh my gosh, Winnie, calm down. We need to find the difference between 169 and 196. 196 minus 169 is 27? 27? Half of 27 is 13.5. So that means I take 169 plus 13.5, and that is going to be 0.5281. So 182.5. The square root of 182.5 is my halfway mark. So that means I need to decide, is my answer going to be closer to the square root of 169, the square root of 182.5, or the square root of 196? Well, it is, what, 6.5 away from 182.5 versus 7 away from 196. So I guess technically it could be the square, or excuse me, our approximation should be about 13.5. Though it's so close, if you have 14, that's fine too. Really, our approximation should be 13.75, but it's okay if you have 13.5 or 14.